My guy, it's here. It's here. The September 25th ban list. Let's go. Today, I am going to be giving you my first reaction on this ban list. Was I right? Was I wrong? But also talk about the cards that probably should have been hit, as well as some cards that should be off the list. Let's jump on in. All right, so here we are. The Forbidden List, September 25th. That's when it goes into effect. So everybody that is playing in this upcoming event, YCS Cancun, you're pretty much playing for nothing. Nobody cares at this point in time. If this one does get live broadcast, that's just unlucky. But I really do wish the best of luck to all of you guys out there. I will be testing out the new cards that we get inside of the new format. Let's go ahead and see what do we have. We're going to go ahead and start off with banned. There's Maxi still on the ban list. All right, cool. We're cooking here. I like this. Maxi shouldn't come off. Arcus Harpor on the ban list. That's actually kind of disappointing. Perform Age Plushfire, Redox still on the ban list. Some of these cards actually deserve to not be on the ban list. Like, who cares about Redox? Like, I don't think there's a single soul that'd be like, oh my god, Redox is too busted. If you do, stop living in 2013. Thunder Dragon Colossus banned. That's actually very fair, at least in my opinion. Some people think that I think different. Frankie is Meow Meow Mew. That should probably come off the ban list. I don't think that that's a card that needs to be here. Some other cards that are on. Okay, no synchro cards for Kashtira Arise Heart. That's actually crazy. I don't think that Kashtira Arise Heart is the correct ban here. Don't get me wrong. I don't like Kashtira. So, like, and I'm sure Master Duel players don't like Kashtira, and they're about to receive this card that is now banned in the TCG. The problem with Kashtira is that it generates way too much advantage for free. Any card like Kashtira Birth, that's like the genuine problem. But if you hit cards like Kashtira Rice Heart, you disincentivize anybody that wants to play Kashtira as a deck. It just becomes an engine with Kashtira Finra. We don't know any other, or I don't know any other hits on this particular ban list so far. So if Rice Heart is not the only hit, it's going to be really, really bad for this strategy. But overall, Kashtira Rice Heart, I mean, I'm not a fan for it. I just don't think that it was necessary. I really like decks being as playable as possible, but still balanced. But I hate Kashtira, so Rice Heart ban. I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, anything else banned? All right, so Starlight Red Dragon Archfiend and Cyframe Lord Omega did not get banned, and I think that that is a genuine problem. We'll probably talk about that a little bit later after we finish up the ban list. Chaotic Ruler still on the ban list. To be honest with you, after seeing it in Master Duel, I think Chaos Ruler can come off the list. I don't think that it's a crazy card. All right, for limited, Bistio Magnamut. Yeah, we were right about that one. Bistio Magnamut being limited, that's I just bought my secrets. Damn. We knew that Konami did not care. They didn't care. Hold on, let me show you. Konami did not care at all about what you buy from the Megatons. I am actually surprised that the Bistio Lubellion, maybe I have to look at the T's. Yeah, it's not here. I am 100% surprised that the Bistio Lubellion is not here, because that's also crazy. But Magnemite is a pretty big hit to Dragons. Unfortunately, I don't think Magnemite is a big enough hit to Dragons if you want to stop the deck. You're going to need more than just hitting the Bistio Magnemite, because they have so many ways to be able to combo off and so many ways to be able to pop. Keep in mind, there's Lubellion, the Bistio Lubellion, which searches Magnemite, so they're still pretty cracked. Anything else? Striker Dragon is not banned. That's still pretty good. So, like, this is a non-existent hit. No Kashtira Finra here. That's, Cyframe Gamma still on the list. There's some things I don't like here. Chaos Space. Holy crap. Hey, yo! Hey, so I was, in my prediction list, I was never in the interest of completely killing Yu-Gi-Oh decks. Konami apparently is. Like, I can't believe that they would do something like this. Chaos Space? Holy crap. That's a crazy one, guys. Where does Dragons go without Chaos Space? This is simply one of the most powerful cards that the deck had in its disposal. Not only did it allow them to get their cards that they wanted, it also allowed them to put cards back into the deck, which was huge for them. I think dragons are in a very bad spot because of Chaos Space being limited. Like, I don't even want to play the deck anymore. Like, this one hit, like the back-to-back, cool. I've been playing Master Duel for so long, it doesn't matter. But this right here, holy crap. Like, I mean, dragons are dead. Chaos decks are pretty much really, really hurt by this. This one's going to be really, really tough to come back from. Maybe we have to start using, like, duality. I don't know. But this is crazy right here. Anything else? Wow, this is, so only dragons got on it. So I guess I was wrong about a couple of things on my prediction list. This is probably the first time I was ever wrong. But we were right about dragons receiving hits. And we were right about Kashtira receiving hits. Just different hits that we expected. Semi-limited. Anything new? Nothing's new. Like, to be honest, I don't even understand why cards like Pot of Desires are still on. Like, why is this card... Like, I don't understand. Why is it still limited? Pot of Prosperity is an infinitely better card, but Pot of Desires is semi-limited. Like, what are we doing here? Like, come on. There's some other cards that I think should be on here, too. Kashtira Unicorn probably does not need to be on here at all anymore. Like, there's no point, but maybe Konami just does stuff like that. But on to Unlimited. This is a really short list. We have Herald of Orange Light, Solomon Great, Gazelle. That's actually pretty good. So, holy crap. Holy crap. They finally did it. They did it. They did it. My boys. We in the game, my boys. Solomon Great Gazelle being limited, unlimited, I think is huge. I can't wait to show you guys a Solomon Great deck post the ban list. Herald of Orange Light off the list, I also think is enormous. I just have to figure out a deck where Herald of Orange Light would be really, really impactful. For the people that don't know, Herald of Orange Light is pretty much Side Frame Gear Gamma for fairy decks. Like, Madolche, really good. Drytron now, a lot better. Drytron actually stands the most to benefit from here because of Bestial Magamut being limited. So your Bestial package is a lot weaker. And also your Herald of Orange Light going to 3. So they stand to be one of the bigger winners from this ban list. That's crazy. Now, if you guys know, in my prediction list, we had quite a few hits. We had Hot Red and Cypherm Lord Omega, which were cards that I think are genuinely problematic. I think that that's something that Konami genuinely misses the mark on. Time after time again, they don't hit problematic Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Don't get me wrong, they're not necessarily doing anything huge right now, but that doesn't mean that they can't do something to ruin the course of a Yu-Gi-Oh format, a rather good Yu-Gi-Oh format that just got, you know, a nice little facelift. So I don't think that those cards should still exist regardless. People are saying that it's for the Crimson King structure deck. To be honest with you guys, the Crimson King structure deck makes such a bad Calamities play, it's not even worth using. Like, I wouldn't even think about doing something like that in the Crimson King structure deck. It's that bad. And Cypherm Lord Omega is just it's starting to become a very problematic card again. And it's starting to rear its head why it was limited to 1, because it's so easy to banish a card out of your opponent's hand and then bring it right back to banish another card out of your opponent's hand. It's going to be really, really crazy here. There's also some cards we talked about, Kashtira Birth, which doesn't need to be hit if you just go ahead and ban Kashtira Rice Heart. Bestial Magnamut, which we did get right. Bestial Lubellion. I thought that that would be the hit over Chaos Space, but now thinking about it, Chaos Space does make a little bit more sense because that obviously still allows them to sell Megatens, but then on the flip side, allows them to hit the Dragon deck. Pot of Prosperity is a card that should be on the ban list. I mean, if you look at Pot of Desires on the ban list, it doesn't make any sense for Pot of Prosperity, the stronger card, to be at 3, where Desires is at 2. We had Fenrir Semi-Limited, which is no longer necessary if you ban Kashtira Rice Heart. Solomon Great Gazelle is unlimited instead of semi-limited, but I mean, we thought that Konami does a progression with cards, but apparently they don't just care anymore. The Branded Fusion Aliber in Branded Opening, that was a little bit of a reach. I already knew that Unchained was going to be the best deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! A long time ago. We actually have videos of me saying that Unchained is the best deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Before it happened, and Branded is actually a really good counter to Unchained. So hitting them would have only made it way worse. And for Unlimited, it doesn't matter. I would probably say I may be wrong. Herald of Orange Light and Solomon Great Gazelle look like some solid Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards that might actually matter. I can't wait to start cooking up deck profiles and everything in between. I really want to know, what do you guys think about this ban list? It's really interesting, really short, and my thoughts on it is that there are still some cards that are missing on this ban list just as a precautionary measure to prevent silly things from happening, because as a old school boomer Yu-Gi-Oh player, we get into a ban list and the format is extremely enjoyable until something toxic comes along and ruins our day. Everybody hates that. No one wins from that particular situation. Again, let me know what you guys think about this ban list down below in the comment section. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. And also, if you want to see more amazing content, you already know what to do, big dog. Go ahead and check out these other videos so I can catch you on the next one.